So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here, so we kick.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Athletics.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Athletics.
So just about set now. And on the mound today, Vida Blue.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go? And at the plate for the Dodgers, Pete Rose. That's outside. And this one is off and running.
1-0.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Popped up, reaching for it, and brings it in. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that misses. And it's 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Morgan.
2 outs, base is empty. Joe Morgan, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Going 2 now. And a swing and a miss. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Jerry Russ.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and the batter now, Bobby Bonds. First pitch just misses. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
2-0.
Late swing fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Rod Carew. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a base hit into left field.
Waste no time there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the catcher, Thurman Munson. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Knowing if the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And this is inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's off the mark, and it's a full count.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Reggie Jackson in now, takes ball one off the plate. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
That missed by a lot. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside with a breaking ball.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Carew, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The sliding play at short. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The A's get one on this homer as the A's are on top. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Johnny Bench. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Blue back to work.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Foul ball there. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Just missed. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Steve Harvey steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jim Wynn, the next to hit, takes outside.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Curve hit right back to him. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now
the left
Joe
fielder,
Rudy.
Joe Rudy.
And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Nettles up next for the A's. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 18.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman. That's a strike. 0-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. top half of the
Leading off
third
for
inning.
Los
Now the
Angeles,
third baseman, number 10.
Number 10.
In the air, right side. Sizes this one up. One away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the shortstop. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that is out of play. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. On the inside corner for a strike.
Big, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Jerry Russ digs in now. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Bert Campaneris. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now the A's designated hitter, Vida Campaneris, dives back in, but they got him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And he deals. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that's a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. One out, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next up for the A's, Bobby Bonds. He's already homered in this game. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that is ball one.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Rod Carew
3-0.
in the on-deck circle for the A's. Ripped to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Rose. That catches the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one is lifted in the air. One up, one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Now, Joe Morgan. There goes Brock. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Blue, ready to fire now. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Brock. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead run on base. And up next for Los Angeles, Johnny Bench. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Morgan leads off first with one away. Morgan on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
In the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Harvey in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Bottom of his zone and a called strike. Blue, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Out to short. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Rod Carew. Tapped back up the middle. Morgan. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Thurman Munson.
Now the catcher up to hit, Thurman Munson. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Gets down, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next to hit, Reggie Jackson. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Man at first, one away. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds tight
2-2
as the count moves to 2-2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now it's 3-2.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We've played 4. All tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jim Wynn.
Win.
Well, I'll say this, as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
The 1-0.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air, left field. Butler under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed.
10.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Number 10
outside,
in the box
ball.
with 1 away as he takes ball 1. There's the strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed.
Ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, out towards left center. Butler pulls it in on the run. Halfway home, all even, one apiece.
I know you feel trapped, need to vent, you want to rent. Bills coming and you living off of food stamps. The daily pressure of a poor black life.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Joe Rudy. Reggie Smith now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Now playing right field.
Also entering the game, Manny Sanguillen. He'll be out in left field.
This change for the Dodgers.
Also into the ball game, Gary Carter. He takes over behind the plate.
Manny Sanguillen.
Also entering the game, Al Oliver. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 0.
Also into the ball game, Bobby Mercer. He'll be patrolling center field.
Now playing center field.
Also entering the game, Tony Perez. He's the new third baseman.
Mercer. Now.
Also into the ball game, number 11. He's in at shortstop.
Tony Perez. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing shortstop.
Russ
Number
back
11.
to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
Now
Really
batting,
nice job staying
number
up the
28.
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Nettles up next for the A's. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Rudy on at first, nobody out. This one popped up, settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 18.
And now the first baseman, he's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground, right
that's a
side,
foul ball.
and that goes foul. Fought off foul.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the 0-2. And that one is
1 ball, 2
inside
strikes.
ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Off the mark there. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Down the line. Smith, long run, won't get to this one. It drops foul. Outside low, and it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Now batting,
that's been part of his career since day one.
2 on, 1 out. Campaneris getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vida Blue.
Vida Blue up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the swing and a miss. First and second,
ball,
2
1
down. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count.
0-2.
Too much for me.
Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the